Huh. Amberlynn Reed. You haven't really posted anything, Amber, in a little bit over a week. Actually, I guess it's really approaching a week. What happened to you? Is she just like, I don't know, done posting? No, she's not. You see, just because she's not active on YouTube, it doesn't mean she's not active on other platforms. You see, like me, YouTube isn't the only platform she uses. Let's see what she's got to say on some other platforms. Let's take a look at some of the other platforms that Amberlynn Reed likes to post on. She doesn't really post on Twitter. There are some people who have some parody accounts of her. This one's called Amberlynn Reed, at Amberlynn Reeb. That's pretty funny, actually. But I want to get some stuff where she's actually posting the content herself. And I was able to track this down right here on the old Instagram. And you guys can follow me on Instagram as well. I am Varke on here. I post a lot of pretty cool pictures, like me in Crocs. Look at that. That's me testing out a VR in a store, and I was wearing Crocs out in public. That's just the kind of guy that I am. But let's not get too sidetracked about my foot apparel. We want to see what Amberlynn Reed's up to. And what I like is Instagram gives me this nice little list right here of stuff that she's talked about because she posts these stories. Let's see what she's got to say. She goes by the name Rarity Cat. We could just click on the story icon there, but I wanted to take a look at her profile. So the last time that she's actually posted a picture was March 21st, so about a month ago, but she's been posting pretty frequently on these stories here, and this is what I wanted to take a look at. These stories, oh my goodness, 3,500 posts. I don't think I have anything close to that, but I also don't have 55,000 followers on my Instagram. Maybe I could if you guys all followed me, but hey, that's a story for another time. Let's see what we have to say right here. So first we open this up, and one thing that we'll notice here, we're going to take a look at what she has to say on her Instagram stories. And her Instagram stories, what she does is she will post, or she likes to do these stories on her Instagram. They're kind of like an Ask Me Anything. And she will usually answer the questions pretty good, pretty nicely for us. We're going to respond to some of them for her to save her a little bit of time, a little bit of trouble. So let's see. It looks like these start out, I think that they're going to start out newer first and then they're going to go back older. And they start out on April 16th. So let's see what we've got. So first, we have the ability to ask a question ourselves. We could type in something, we could reply, and we should take a look at what she's got to say though here. So first, just so you guys get the idea of kind of how this works, the question is, when is your next video? What if I made my guy just a little bit bigger for you guys? Would that be cool? I think so. I'd like to take a break to talk about something very important. It's about the best YouTuber that's ever existed or ever will exist. Me. I wanted to remind you that if you enjoy the content that I make, then you should like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. All of this stuff is very important for the algorithm, which helps it get in front of even more people, so more people can enjoy this awesome content. Also, be sure to follow me on my other social media accounts, like my Twitter, @YesterVark1, or my Instagram, @YesterVark, where I like to post some funny little tweets and some cute pictures of myself. It's pretty cool. Join us on Discord, and if you want to support me monetarily, you can also find the link to my Patreon in the description down below, or below my videos there's also some sweet Yestervark merch. You can walk around with a picture of me on your shirt. How cool is that? Final note, when you subscribe, be sure to hit that little bell as well so you get notified whenever I make an upload so that you don't miss any of this crucial content. Let's get back to the video though. Let's see. When's your next video? So first things first, someone asks her a question, when's your next video? She responds, I'm hoping today. The pink is her response, the white is the question. I wish this didn't auto-cycle. Thanks, Twitter, or I'm sorry, Instagram. You're being a little too helpful. Maybe just let me control the speed at which I view your own content. I guess I can hit that pause button. So when is your next video? I'm hoping today. Well, you already kind of failed on that because your last video, Amberlynn, was from April 9th, which was not today. Just want to let you know that. Anyways, so now we kind of get how that works. Let's see what she has to say. Usually people are asking her stuff about her weight loss journey in here, and there's usually a goal of mine, quite a bit of content. So first thing is first, she's asked, do you think you'll ever join Twitter again? I think it would be cool if Amberlynn was on Twitter. It would allow her for a little bit more of an organic chat platform with the rest of her viewers, but I don't think that she ever will, because just like Foodie Beauty, she only sees her viewers as cash dollar signs or as haters. No in between, just those two things. Even the people who are supportive, she doesn't count them as supportive, or if she does, she kind of takes it with a grain of salt, but she'll totally believe the people that aren't supportive of her. So I don't think that she would do very well on Twitter, because Twitter's kind of a, I don't know, a toxic platform where people really try to just say things to get a rise. So her response is, if I do, it won't be publicly. Makes sense, you should probably have a Twitter presence. I think I have one, at YesterVark1, but hey, it's whatever to you. Whatever to me, I should say, huh? Do you remember your favorite teacher? I do. It was one of my 6th grade teachers. Yeah, what a hard-hitting answer to that question right there, Amberlynn. Way to go into detail about that. Not that you should go into any personal detail, but like what genre, what subject was this teacher? Huh? A teacher in? Honestly, I don't know why I'm even questioning this, because I don't even really super care. Do you run into a lot of subscribers in public? I do, and I'm awkward. Every single time. But it always goes really well. Yeah, you know, I think that says a bit about you as well, and about how you view your viewers, and how you don't really give them the benefit of the doubt. Just because, okay, so you run into a lot of your subscribers in public. First off, you're kind of a hard person to miss, so if anybody actually watches you, and hundreds of thousands of people do watch you, Amberlynn, they'd be able to pick you out in a lineup. Whereas I think if I was wearing regular clothes and I was just walking down the street, you might be like, hey, is that YesterVark guy? And you wouldn't be 100% sure, to the point where you probably wouldn't even ask, because what if you're wrong and you look like a goofball asking if this person is a YouTuber or something like that? So I kind of get that, and I see how people would recognize you. She says, I do, and I'm awkward every single time, but it goes really well. Yes, that speaks to your audience, Amberlynn. The people that see you don't hate you. Your viewers, for the most part, don't hate you. They just want you to be better. They want you to be healthier, but you're the one who's always, I don't know, subverting them. You're the one that's always telling them you're going to do one thing and doing the opposite. Someone asks, show us wiping your hand with a makeup wipe, in all caps. Not a towel, not a shirt, makeup wipe. She says, I did in a vlog. It was a makeup wipe. I'm just beyond confused on what kind of reason I'd wear makeup on my hands. It's so weird to me. Actually, I'm not sure why anyone would do that either. So if you guys know what that's about, you should leave a comment letting me know, because that's confusing to me. But my thought is, I don't know, maybe you're a larger woman who probably has a lot of health issues, and I think people are curious as to whether you're covering up some of the look of your skin a little bit, Amberlynn, but I have no idea what the real reason is behind that. What's really fascinating about this is, if you think this person's just harassing you or trolling you, why are you responding to them, Amberlynn? What happened to those 6-ish planners you once hauled in a video? I think I remember that video. Her response is, I don't have them anymore. It was 2020 planners. It's now 2021. So what? I'm supposed to believe that you went through like 6 planners in 2020? I don't think so. You're a planner hoarder is what you are. You are obsessed with the planning. You care about the planning more than actually doing the thing that you say you're gonna do. It's kind of sad. Why do you exaggerate bipolar disorder? I have it too. It makes us look bad. This is the juicy stuff that I really wanted to get to, because I think one thing that really happens is Amberlynn likes to take advantage of her viewers and their sympathy. Now, there are people out there who have mental illnesses. There are people out there who have real diseases that they have a ton of problems with. The problem is, and I'm not even saying that Amberlynn doesn't have these things, when you go out on a public platform and you do things that are controversial and people start criticizing you, it's really not a cool thing to then use those illnesses that a bunch of people have to hide behind them as a shield for your criticism. So when people criticize you and you just say, oh, well, mental illness, so what am I supposed to do? If really the mental illness is a problem, then that needs to be factored in to your video creation process. You can't use mental illness to hide behind very valid criticism and then to accuse the people who are criticizing you of not caring about mental illness. It's disgusting, it's gross, and really you're the one that's belittling the existence of people with mental illness. You're setting them back how many years because you can't handle criticism. It's messed up. And really, you're taking advantage of not only your community, but also the people who actually have these diseases. Her response to that was, I don't exaggerate bipolar disorder, I share my story. I'm not sharing yours. Everyone is different. Yeah, but you use it as a shield for everything, Amberlynn. It's kinda dumb, kinda gross. Do you compulsively shop and regret it later? All caps. Yes, I've regretted a lot of the money I spent in 2020 in the last couple of weeks. The last couple of weeks was 2021. Shows the mindset we're talking about here. It reminds me of this court case. If you watch the trial testimonies of Jodi Arias, of people who are really manipulative, where you ask them a question and they kind of answer a different question in their answer. They're not really answering the question that they were being asked. Ooh, which is your favorite picture? Red lips? Blue lips? I think I like blue lips. There's just not enough color in this one right here. Black and red mask? What are you? You know? Some edgy teen? Blue lips. 50-50. That's a pretty cool little dynamic, huh? I like voting. I think she can see that votes. I hope she knows who I am. I hope. I trust that she does. I trust that we'd be pals in the real life. Do you see yourself going back to school in the future? I truly don't know. I've always wanted to major in psychology, but I never went for it. It's probably an oversaturated field. That's probably okay. I don't think we need you trying to get in other people's heads, Amberlynn, when you can't figure out your own headspace. Maybe figure out your own situation before you start telling other people about their situation, huh? But I never went for it. I already have a lot of student loans I'm trying to pay off. I'd hate to add on to that even more. I don't think that you not paying off your student loans has to do with you not having the funds. I think it has more to do with you being irresponsible with your money, because you're over here spending all this money in 2020 and in the last couple of weeks. Why isn't that money going to your existing your existing commitments that you have? That's maybe something to be taking a look at. I like this cow background. What in the heck? What's the last thing you ate? This pasta dish I made Becky, and it was so good. Always pasta, always carbs. Have you ever accidentally left footage in a video you meant to edit out? I know I've definitely done that. Nothing really embarrassing, just like an awkward pause where I'm looking at the screen probably silently, but I'm not actually doing anything, where I'm just kind of like doing one of these for a little bit. You know, my resting computer face. Oh, awesome. She says, maybe once or twice, but it was never that big of a deal, so I just kept the video up. Yeah, same deal. Same deal here. Wow, me and her are basically like the same person. Isn't that cool? What do you mean you're hoping to upload a vid today? Either you will or you won't. Ooh, she says, I probably won't. I might be seeing y'all on Monday. Finally, we get to the answer here, and we see an example of that manipulation I was talking about, where she doesn't really answer the questions that are being asked, or she'll use weasel answers to try to get out of it. So for example, earlier she said, yeah, I'm hoping to have a video up by today. Yeah, what do you mean you're hoping to upload a video today? Either you will or you won't. Same thing with her weight loss. Replace hoping to upload a video with losing weight, and it would say, what do you mean you're going to lose weight? Either you will or you won't. And her response is, I probably won't. I might be seeing y'all on Monday. That's her entire mindset with all of these things, and this goes to show what I've been saying. She gives herself a way out every single time. People say, are you going to lose weight? Are you going to follow through in this program? And she says, I hope so. Well, I hope so doesn't mean yes. It doesn't mean yes at all. It doesn't mean probably. In fact, it means probably not or no. That is what it means. And the reason she gives herself that out is because then if she fails, she says, well, I never said I was going to. I said I hope that I would. I like this one. A supporter is asking her a question. People get mad when you contradict their assumptions, so they call you a liar instead. I'm sorry. She responds, this is very true. If they don't like what I'm saying, I am automatically a liar in their eyes. Yeah, I'm sure it has nothing to do with you saying one thing and then doing the complete opposite. Sure, like doing that, what would that make you? I don't know. A liar? What is it when someone says one thing and then it means something entirely different, or they say something that isn't true, or then they just totally do the opposite of what they say they're going to do? Makes them a liar, Amberlynn. It's pretty crazy. But here's the real question about this. It's very true. If they don't like what I'm saying, people get mad. Who is people and who is they? Define them. Because unless you define them, Amberlynn, unless you define them specifically, as far as I'm concerned, you're talking about 2% of your viewers, not the 98% that watch you and have very valid criticisms. It seems like you address your trolls and then you line up your trolls with the people that watch your videos. It just goes to show your entire mindset. To take a little break from that, I also just did a quick little search on Twitter. I know she said she'd never have Twitter, but there's quite a few different parody accounts and different things like that where people talk about things about Amberlynn on here. So if you just type in her name on here, right after you get done following me, of course, and you can find some information. So as an example, you see some stuff right here. I love these parody accounts, Amberlynn Reed at Amberlynn Reeb. I got another dietitian that I won't follow, boo-boo, because no one knows nutrition like I do. I won't even try if there's no fruit and vegetables. It just, like, see how these people who do parody accounts actually do Amberlynn better than Amberlynn does Amberlynn, in that they say the quiet part out loud. They say the exact same thing that Amberlynn says, but they say it in a funny way. But what's funny is, like, they're not really twisting the words or anything like that. They're literally saying the same thing that she said. That's why she won't... She, in her videos, is talking about how she doesn't trust dietitians and she won't follow them because they don't really know nutrition like she does because, whoa, there's no fruits and vegetables. Yeah, I'm sure the doctors and the dietitians don't know any better. She says, well, there's my engagement situation where I don't want to wear the ring because I might lose it in the house. I started J&A Craig and then gave up within 3 days. What am I like, girl? Then I tried 100 days of calorie counting and failed first day. Dietitian now, girl. Except for, of course, you know, she got that other dietitian and she totally failed on that as well. So, I don't know. It's like, what, like, how can we take you seriously? What do you want from us? You just go and you obfuscate, you gaslight your audience, you say one thing and you do the other, you act like a total liar, and you try to, and really this is the word I think to use, gaslighting. I think it's an overused term, but you accuse your audience of gaslighting you, Amberlynn. Maybe 1% or 2% is, but actually I'm gonna be a bit more specific. I think you gaslight your audience. I think you make your audience feel like they're crazy. And here's an example. You will say one entire thing. You will say that you're going to lose weight, you're going to get a dietitian, this is a weight loss journey, and then the next day you totally back off on that and flip away from that. And when we call you on that and try to hold your feet to the fire, try to give you a little bit of criticism, your response is to make us seem like we're crazy. You look at us and say, well, you guys are just making fun of me because I'm fat. You guys just don't understand. You are trying to manipulate our reality of the situation that we watch to fit your reality. And I'm sorry, Amberlynn, but your reality is objectively wrong. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, please do me a favor by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. Also follow me on my other social media platforms like Twitter and Instagram, and also throw me a couple bucks on Patreon. I'd really appreciate you for it. Check out the Varke merch in the merch shelf down below YouTube. If you get it through YouTube, I get an extra little cut of the action there, so that's cool for me. Also, you can find all the important links in the description down below, but other than that, I'll let you enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching.